Personally, I prefer not to sell add-ons, but packages or experiences. But
Yes, okay.
the end result is the same. It's just in the pitch. Remember, we're trying to paint the picture of an experience. So try
Right.
to move away from the specifics. What we're really trying to sell is if you go to dinner, there's the standard or the premium menu. The premium
Okay.
menu, sure, comes with some better ingredients, but also it might have a better seat in the table. You might get a complimentary glass of wine. Like the experience is elevated. That's what we're trying to get the client to think more of. But then in that, we're going to have some specifics that we say that we can actually point to of, yeah, this is some of the differences that you're paying for. And in the context of your marketing, we're trying to keep it away from sexualizing it too much. So that's what we're trying to do. And I think advertising it is to your benefit because they contact you already knowing that there's the usual like girlfriend kind of a date experience, or there's a total indulgence experience, which includes sensual massage, lingerie of your choosing, a raunchier experience. I pre-prepare blah, blah, blah. Like it's not just one thing. It's basically, do you want to have a standard or do you want to have an all-inclusive premium deluxe amazing plan just for you experience? That's really the difference we're trying to get across to them.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Yeah, no, I just have difficulty with putting too much on my ads, and indicating that one day is worse or better than another. I guess my thoughts are that it might sell better if I'm asking them like during the booking bit.
Okay. What if we had on the profile like a PS, ask me about my VIP indulgent experience just for you? Then they kind of know. So it's a point of curiosity, a point of difference, but you don't have to make it explicit until you're talking to them.
Yes, that.
Okay. I think that's great because we want to give clients incentives to contact, things that are different, reasons to have to find out more. And then you can still control the whole conversation. You can even change the VIP, to be honest, once you're talking to them based on what they tell you. You can literally make it whatever you want. If they're 70 years old, you might not want to do certain things and you can just modify.
Right. Based on client, yeah. Okay, yeah, I like that. That I think works well, really well.
Cool. Okay. All right. They were the two primary things I wanted to nut out so I can go away, redo this, send it to you. What else specifically did you want to talk about?
I think just really how you sell your split rates.
Okay. It's when I'm communicating with them, although typically I will also have them listed clearly. But even if I don't, and we're just referencing them the way that we just spoke about, when I'm talking to them, the first thing I want to find out is duration and date that we're meeting for. Once I have that, then I'll say to them, these are the two options. Like, again, this would usually be on the website. So I'm just asking them, do you want, just keep it simple, GFE and deluxe GFE? Would you like a GFE or deluxe GFE? And then I go on to explain deluxe GFE and tell them why they should pick that option. So I basically ask the question while simultaneously telling them what to choose. And I tell them that this is the option that all of my clients prefer. And quite frequently, they just choose that option. In your situation, I'd probably do it the exact same way. I'd just have a little spiel. Once you know the time, let's say that they've booked the 4-hour. Great. Would you like to try my VIP total indulgence package? I find most of my clients prefer it because it includes blah, 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 and it's X for the amount of time that you already know that they want. And you wait for them to say yes.
I'm just writing it down what you said. Enjoy blah, blah, blah. Excellent.
Then the next thing I do is I try and upsell them to more time immediately afterwards. So firstly, I want them to pick the more expensive package. And I've got a video on this that I'll send to you, but I don't overwhelm people. Take it one step at a time. Then I'm trying to get them, if they've booked 4 hours and they've now committed to VIP, I try to get them to extend to 6 hours by offering a discount basically on the time. So let's just use round figures. Let's say they've picked a 4-hour VIP and it's $2,500. And for argument's sake, your 6 hours advertised at $3,500. I'll say to them, I would love for our first time together to be unrushed and unfold organically. My 6-hour option is $3,500, but because it's your first time with me, to make sure that we don't feel rushed, I'm just repeating myself, but you get the point. I would love to offer that to you as a first time offer for $3,000. Would you like to do that? So I always upsell time based on, because it's their first time with me, not wanting to rush, wanting to be organic. If I want to, I might chuck some extra stuff in there that we can do if I know that there's stuff they specifically want to do, because I found out during the conversation, then I'll emphasize how we won't be rushed doing those things. So if they said, oh, I really love massages, then I'd probably say in the 6-hour option, I can really take my time. I'll bring X oils. Maybe we'll even do 2 massages. Like I basically just press on the stuff that I know they care about, which is always time. And I give them a slight discount by securing more money.
I like that. Okay.
And I do it for everybody.
So like even when you get a 2-hour?
Yeah, if someone's going to inquire for a 2-hour standard, so use simple language, we want them to then agree to pay the full 2-hour VIP rate. And then we want to upsell them to 4 hours with a slight discount. So a 2-hour standard booking has now become a 4-hour VIP, but of course with a slight discount on the full 4-hour VIP rate. But they're still paying more than the 4-hour standard. Plus they now experience you for the first time with more time and the best option. It means that when they rebook, it's less likely that they book for a standard or that they book for less time because they've only ever experienced you with 4 hours unrushed and the VIP experience. Why would they go backwards?
Right.
They might go backwards on time, maybe, but they usually will not go from VIP to standard.
That makes sense. Okay.
And then if they rebook the next time, let's say they got 4 hours for a special, I will have asked them to leave a review. So I may give them a slight discount again, but not as much as last time for the review, packaged up in the same kind of language. Oh, so appreciate your review. My 4-hour rate is 2,500, but as a complimentary thank you, 2,200. So they still pay more than what they did last time. And then the next time they book, hopefully well and truly, they're wedded now to a 4-hour experience and they just pay the full rate.
If you want to learn more escorting tips, just click the link below this video.